All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Biss Knows Ball podcast. On this podcast, we're going to be breaking down three of the rookie wide receiver prospects coming into the 2025 NFL draft. Now, we don't know where they're going to land, so that might make a difference, but I just want to take a look at them as a prospect in general. So I want to give you a quick overview of the prospect. What are some good things, pros, what are some cons, things they might need to work on the NFL level, and then you can kind of make your decision there. And again, the landing spot means a lot to all of these players. So I'll be interested in seeing where these guys go in the NFL draft. So the first rookie wide receiver I want to talk about in the 2025 NFL draft is Tet McMillan. So Tet is 6'5", 212. He's almost got that like Mike Evans build, which has worked out wonderful for Mike Evans. Last year he had 84, 1,300, and 8 tutties. So the production is there. He ran a 4.5 40. So he is big and he is fast. So his pros are his size, obviously. NFL size, 6'5", 212. He's a monster. He has good hands, and he's always a red zone threat, like I said, similar to Mike Evans. He's also a good separator, so he gets open. His route running could use improvement. So the one kind of knock on Tet is his route running. But if he improves his route running, he could be special. Second guy I'm going to talk about is Luther Burden III out of Mizzou. He's 5'11", 208. He's a yard after catch demon. He has good body control. He's quick. He can accelerate. His player comp is Curtis Samuel, who is a very usable dynasty asset or dynasty fantasy football asset. The concerns with Luther are a dip in production. So after his breakout sophomore season, his junior season, this past season, he saw a dip in production. So that gives you some concern about consistency and whether or not he might be scheme dependent. So maybe it was just the scheme in his sophomore year that gave him those crazy numbers. He's not a deep threat. And, with his size being 5'11", 208, we're concerned about maybe the physicality coming off the line in man-to-man defenses, those physical corners or safeties that are guarding him. And the last wide receiver we're going to talk about in this 2025 draft class on this episode is Travis Hunter, the most interesting of the prospects here, right? So he's 6'1", 185. He put up 92 receptions, 1,100 yards, and 14 touchdowns. He is probably one of the best athletes in the draft, certainly at the wide receiver position. His hand-eye coordination is unbelievable. We know he plays both sides of the ball, so his football IQ is off the charts. The only concern about Travis Hunter is how many offensive snaps is he going to play. If he was coming in playing a full-time offensive role as a wide receiver, I think he would be the number one wide receiver in this class, and it wouldn't even be close. But we don't know if he's going to play split time, like if he's going to be a DB, like how many offensive snaps is he really going to get? So that is the concern there. So those are my three wide receivers in the rookie wide receiver class. Again, you have Tet McMillan, who has great size, good hands, and is a red zone threat. Like you're looking at double-digit touchdown upside for him. You have Luther Burden III, who's a yard. His body control is crazy, and he just runs by people. He's a yard after catch demon. And then you have Travis Hunter, probably by far the best athlete among the wide receivers in this class. His football IQ and hand-eye coordination is unbelievable. The only concern, again, is how many offensive snaps is he going to play. If he was full-time wide receiver, he would probably be the wide receiver one. Little bonus here. I sat down and thought about this, and I was talking about this with my students. I was trying to think of the NFL player that had the most aura. The NFL player that I believe has the most aura is Joe Burrow. Are you kidding me? That 2019 LSU team, he was the captain and the quarterback. Have you seen his spin warm-up throw? He just, his style, Joey Burrow has the most aura at the quarterback position in the NFL. I saw some other names thrown out. Let me know in the comments who has the most aura at the quarterback position in the NFL. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you follow along at Biss Knows Ball at X, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can find me on X at Brady Biscuits. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.